This is First Contact, Stories of the Call Center. When we dive deeper into the contact center space and we talk about sales, right, there's this dynamic that's very interesting to me because on the outside sales world, right, the face-to-face, I really believe that it's the person, right, that person interaction with the other person. It's not the script, right? You're not reading a script and they're in front of you reading their script back to you, right? And you're having this kind of monologue, dialogue going on with these individual like written pieces. You're actually just genuinely, whether that person likes you enough to want to listen to what you have to say and that you're not wasting their time, that hopefully you have a good conversation. The result is you both benefit from doing business together, right? But let's say I'm calling inbound to a contact center. I'm making outbound calls from a contact center. There's a lot of scripting in a lot of ways, right? There's a lot of structure of you got to fit this thing. So what do you see in the difference between salespeople that fit in a sales role in a contact center, if any at all, versus people that are these outside salespeople that go out and may not be walking around with a script, or do they? They just don't come across that way naturally.
Well, I'm glad that you ended with that because that's what I was going to focus on. I mean, I think one of the greatest benefits of contact center telephone inside sales is that you can have access to all of these tools in front of you that you don't have face-to-face, right? It's the difference between when I do a virtual presentation, right? A virtual speech for an organization or a group. I have multiple screens. I can look at things. I have cues. I have notes. I have, my script or my outline versus being on stage like I was a few weeks ago. I got nothing. It's either in my head or it's going to go bad, right? And so, but I think the prep is the same. A really true sales professional, face-to-face or in a contact center, whether they're reading the script or not, they have a script. It's in their head. And a lot of salespeople, like I get this debate all the time. They hate the thought of scripts. They think scripts are bad. They got into sales to just do what they do best, right? The script is too controlling and it is restrictive. And they hate the thought of scripts. But if you listen to any really good sales professional who's been doing it for any length of time, they will literally say the same thing for sections of the conversation. Now, it's still a free-flowing conversation, but I call them the monologues, right? It's like the introduction and what our company does and how our product works and those kind of segments. If you listen to 10 of their conversations in person or over the phone, it will be the same word for word in those segments because they have a script. It's just in their head. Contact center, you have that on the screen. Not that you always want to read it, but you could. And there's times when reading the script actually is beneficial for the sales process, which we could talk about. But it's still about that consistency. It's so important to not just wing it every time because then how do you know if things are working? It's like, I'm going to bake a cake and I'm not going to use a recipe. So I'm just going to throw a little bit of this and a little bit of that in there. No, like even professional bakers don't need to read a recipe. They have it in their head. But there is a formula.